let us recapitulate a few points we had discussed earlier. What do we mean by holistic treatment of language?
The input and the output will be in terms of discourses.
Fine. Who would like to elaborate this point?
Yes, sir. I would like to elaborate it.
Yeah.
I think various discourses such as conversations, descriptions, narratives, songs, letters, etc., targeted at a certain level will be used as discourses for listening and reading.
Good. What else?
I think the interaction that takes place ushers the learners to the construction of discourse, both in oral and written forms.
That's good. For this purpose, we have proposed this modular mode of classroom transaction.
What do we mean by module?
You have asked about what do you mean by a module? Okay. For pedagogic purpose, we can define a module as an activity package that will lead to the construction of an idea or a concept. A certain module, though it can stand independently, it can be attached to some other module. For instance, interaction which involves both listening and speaking is a language module that can stand independent of its pedagogic purpose, because any language survives through interaction among its speakers. Similarly, reading is an independent activity that individuals might pursue on their own interest, which need not be perceived as a pedagogic activity. The construction of discourse is yet another language module that can stand independently. Let us say that all these are sub-modules that can be sequentially linked together to make an organic whole. The general design of classroom transaction will be something like the following. The design apparently looks like what we have been doing conventionally. Nevertheless, this is different from the conventional design in the sense that we ensure that knowledge construction takes place from the part of the learners rather than mere transmitting the information and reception of the information. Theme-based interaction is the crux of the pre-reading session. This is triggered off with the help of something such as a picture, a visual clipping, a photograph, or a newspaper report. The objectives of the interactions are to take out the learner's perception of the trigger, to know their understanding of the theme, to make intelligent predictions on the passage that they are going to read. Let us watch a clipping.
Look at this picture. What are your observations about this person? Yes, Maheshwari?
He is taking part in a sport event.
He is taking part in a sport event. Have you any other idea? Yes, Abhishek?
Both the legs are amputated, but still try to contesting in a running race.
Yes, both his legs are amputated, but still he is trying to contest in a running race. Do you think he'll make it?
Not sure.
Not sure. Okay. So now look at another picture in your textbooks. What is he trying to do? He is swimming. What are the common qualities they both have?
They are performing feats which others in the same physical conditions would not have dared to do.
Yeah, they're trying to perform some feats which other people having all the physical conditions properly are unable to do it. Good. So, do they inspire you?
We can accomplish if we have a strong willpower.
Yeah, we can accomplish if we have a strong will. Any other idea?
What matter is one's attitude towards life.
Yeah, what matters is one's attitude towards life.
Yeah, the clipping, the pre-reading interaction culminates with the production of an oral discourse.
There are many people around us who are disabled and mentally challenged. How many of you do you think they can succeed like Nick and Oscar? They are leading a very painful life. isn't it? Yes. So, do you think that they all can overcome this? My proposition is disability is an obstacle. Is an obstacle for success. How many of you agree for this? And how many of you disagree for this? Good. So you all, some of you are agreeing for this and some of you are disagreeing for this, right?
Okay children, hope you are ready for the debate. So who is going to speak first?
I think physical disability is an obstacle to success. We have seen several people with several kinds of disabilities. Some of them have no legs, some have no arms. There are blind people as well. Most of them find it difficult to live. They are neglected at home and outside the home. So I strongly believe that disability is an obstacle to success.
Okay, the first speaker has spoken supporting the proposition. Now, who is going to speak? Who is going to speak next?
I don't agree with the previous speaker. Look at the great personalities like Stephen Hawking, Nick Vujicic and Oscar Pistorius and Helen Keller. They accomplished success because of their strong will and hard work. They can able to do things which ordinary persons are not able to do. So I don't agree with the proposition.
Okay, we have listened to two speakers now. One has spoken in the support of proposition and the other one has spoken against the proposition. Now, who is going to speak? Anybody wants to speak now?
I disagree with what my friend has said. People who were able to overcome the physical disabilities, able to do. So, because of the support they got at home, without support and guidance, physically challenged people will get disappointed. They will be depressed. If they are depressed, they cannot achieve their goals.
Okay, who is next? Who is coming up next? Yes, very good.
I agree with the speaker on this point. The society has the big responsibilities. All of us should try to do whatever we can do to help the challenged persons. We should be friendly with them. We should not keep them away from us.
Well done children. All of you have spoken very well. Congratulations.
The pre-reading session ends with the construction of an oral discourse. Yeah, the pre-reading activities lead to the next transaction module, namely reading. We go for a few microprocesses that facilitate reading. These are individual reading, collaborative reading, extrapolating the text, reading aloud by the teacher and the students. Each of these processes is carried out in the backdrop of relevant interactions which serves different purposes. These include giving instructions, helping the learners, those who need special attention, monitoring collaborative reading, asking comprehension questions, extrapolating the text, etc. Let us watch the classroom clipping once again.
Read from Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning, in the beginning, to huge fan of English Premier League. Now, while you're reading, you might face some unfamiliar words. Try to guess the meaning of those words in the context. If you are unable to guess it, don't worry. I'll help you later. When you're reading the text, put a question mark for the sentences which you are not able to understand and put a star mark for the sentences which you like the most.
Imagine having no arms to stretch the morning, to help you scratch that itch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down, He would have to get married and start a family, but he's waiting for a right girl to come along.
I hope you all have completed reading. What does the paragraph deal with?
Difficulties of a person who had no arms and legs.
Yeah, it's dealing with any other?
Nick, difficulties as a person born without limbs.
Yeah, Nick's difficulties without limbs, as a person without limbs. Yes. What did you like the most in the paragraph?
I call it my chicken drumstick joke by Nick.
Good. You liked it? Very good. Calling it as a chicken drumstick, the small leg what he had, he called it as a chicken drumstick. Now sit in groups and share your ideas and experiences with your friends. Take turns and share one idea that you understood. Read out the sentences that contains that idea. Others can locate it in the text. Complete sharing all the ideas that you were able to understand. Then start sharing the ideas which you have not understood. You may make use of the glossary given in the textbook and also the one displayed on the chart. Finally, share the expressions you like the most. Say why you like them. Did you complete sharing all the ideas? Do you have any problem with any sentence or word? The first group is having some problem with a word. Can any other groups help them? Yes, teacher. Good. So, now, do you think any girl will like to marry Nick? Why? Yes, why, Jayanti?
Yes, he can do many things, so definitely girls would like to marry Nick.
Yes. Now, can you find any other evidences from your textbook? Yes, Shivani?
Nick get marriage proposals from women all the time, so he cannot be depressed.
So, he cannot be depressed. Any other evidence?
He is a huge fan of the English Premier League. A depressed person cannot be fan of anything.
Yeah, he is a huge fan of English Premier League. So, a person who is depressed can't be a fan. Yes. Anybody else? Yes, Vamshi?
In spite of his physical disabilities, he can do many things. Therefore, he cannot be depressed.
Yeah, in spite of his physical disability, he can do many things. How can he be depressed? He is completely occupied with other activities. Good. Any others? Anybody else would like to share? Yes?
He is an evangelical Christian who has absolute faith in God. I don't think who has faith in God will be depressed.
Yeah, he is having a good faith in God, and a person who has faith in God can never be depressed because he knows that God will definitely rescue him. Good. Any other? Yes, Abhishek?
We find a smiling face in the picture, so he may not be depressed.
Yeah, we find a smiling face in the picture, so he is definitely not depressed. Good. Have you come across people who can perform things without hands and legs?
Yes, I saw a man who had no hands. Though he had no hands, he was stitching and writing sign using his toes.
Yeah, he was signing with his toes. Great. Anybody else?
There is Oscar, fastest man, no legs. He participated Olympics and won medals.
Yeah, the person who has no legs like Oscar has participated in Olympics and he has won medals. Great thing, na? It's really a great thing. Good. Now, I am going to read the text which I have given you. Listen carefully. Attitude is altitude. Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning to help you scratch that itch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street, to walk or run, to bicycle or skateboard or get you from point A to from point B.
Then imagine both at once, which is what Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before?
The major activity of the post-reading session is the construction of a discourse by the learners with the help of the listening and reading inputs they have received. They are in a position to take up a task which demands them to construct a specific discourse like conversation, description, story, etc. See the microprocess of discourse construction as shown in the chart, and you need to observe these microprocesses. They are very important in the due process. An individual construction, presentation by a few individual, sharing in group for refinement, presentation by the groups, feedback, presentation of the facilitator's version of the targeted discourse, refining the individual work. And let us watch the clipping once again.
Nick tried to drown himself in the bathtub. After reading the text, you have come across that Nick was trying to drown himself in the bathtub. Write Nick's thoughts after the attempt became unsuccessful. What was the incident? Swati?
That was the incident when Nick was teased and bullied by his friends.
Yes, he was teased and bullied by his friends. When did it take place, Sagar?
At the age of 10.
At the age of 10. Good. What made Nick to make an attempt to drown himself?
The depression made him to drown himself.
What could be his thoughts after the attempt has become unsuccessful? Shravani.
God has chosen me for some important purpose.
Laughed very much. They cried many different words like hey, that also came. Hello, Mr. Alien. The limbless robo came. I felt very sad and ashamed. I cried my sad and hated to God to give me this kind of life. I want to kill myself.
Thoughts of Nick. Nick's parents decided to send him to a normal school. When Nick went to school, their children teased and bullied Nick because of he had no arms and legs. When the children teased and bullied, Nick was deeply depressed. On that, he was just 8 years old. On that day, when he teased by other children, he went to his mother. He said, I want to kill myself, he said.
Teacher's version. Nick's thoughts. I was thoroughly disappointed. Why should I live like this? When all other children walk and run, I have to lie down on the ground with my face down. It is disgracing and it is disgusting too. How can I live a family life in this condition? Will any girl love me? The other boys at school have always been bullying me. Every time they see me, they point to me and say, look, there creeps a worm. It saddens me. I cannot talk back to them. I cannot fight with them. They are physically stronger than me. Even if I were strong, I don't think I would be able to fight with anyone. I love my parents, but I think they have a lot of worries about me. I wanted to put an end to their worries. The only way was to end my life. There was the bath. When there was no one to look at, I stood near the tub and looked into it. I saw my own face in the water. It was calling me, and I dived in. Water entered my nostrils. I was gasping for breath. I don't know what happened to me in the bath and how I came out alive.
The discourses constructed by the learner, where individually or in a group, may have certain errors in them. These errors may be related to syntax, morphology, punctuations or spelling. Sometimes there may be errors in all these domains. These are to be rectified, for which there is a meticulous process of editing. This is not a slot for teaching grammar. The learner are sensitized to these errors by evoking their intuitive sense of well-formedness, and which works like a conscious monitor. Note that this sense is to be acquired non-consciously and not by learning grammatical facts consciously. Editing also implies discourse level editing, in the sense that the teacher negotiates with the learners on the features of the discourse targeted at a certain level. This is done by giving proper feedback. We will discuss this point later. The edited version of the discourse are completed together to make the big book, which can be published and displayed in the reading corner.